Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So, Aries shit, last minute decisions and whatnot. Let me put y'all right here for a second. The moon is void, of course. But the odd thing is, if I'm reading this correctly, see, Aries, I'm doing too many things at one time over here. And, hold on. So I'm bringing my laptop over there. But basically, what we're gonna do, I just want to double check my information because as a Mercury in Pisces, I gotta just double, triple check my work. But what we are gonna do today, good morning everyone, we're going to talk about, look, the truth about the full moon is this. There are beautiful, for me, I get these full moons where it's like, sorry, I can't, okay. Good morning, everybody. I sometimes feel very uneasy during a full moon. And then other times I have beautiful full moons, like today. Like I'm having so far so great, like a beautiful full moon. It's not even fully a full moon. So I believe the moon goes full at 12:45. I'll pull up a chart. We'll pull some cards because during a full moon, what we do notice is, and what we do know, is that there are more incidents, more accidents, injuries, something telling me, like fires. And maybe that's only during certain ones with the fires. But point being is that we have to be careful under this energy. So for me, this is taking place in my second house. There are 12 houses in the zodiac. Okay? 12 houses in the zodiac. Each house correlates or corresponds with the sign, so on and so forth. But, depending on where this takes place, morning, I should put on some earrings. But I don't feel like doing all that. Depending on where this takes place in your natal chart and your progress chart as a transit, we need to be careful of certain things. Or we need to make sure that we are moving forward with certain things, certain projects, or what have you. Let me just tag this other video. What is this? So, and then we're going to get into it. We're going to start with Scorpio because it is Scorpio season. And that's just what it is. Okay. All right. Good morning, Siobhan, Ronaldo, Janique. So we're going to start with Scorpio. And we're going to see what is it that you need to be mindful of on today. Now, and when I say that it could possibly save your life, I'm dead serious. Or save your ass. More incidents, more accidents, more murders. It's not, people think, I don't know. I guess people still think it's like old wives' tale, but it's true. Just watch. Keep a journal of the moon. I've had enough experiences to know, so whatever. So let's see what Scorpio needs to be mindful of. I'm going to just pull a card for each sign. And I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle for each sign from now and just pull all 12. All right, so we have the Scorpio. Ooh. Sagittarius. Cap. Aquarius. Pisces. Aries. Taurus. It's going to be a full moon in Taurus. Now, this is going to be extremely important for you. Well, I mean, I say it like that, but this will more than likely have a heavy effect on you if you are a Taurus sun sign or Scorpio sun, because this is either going to take place, well, without knowing your sun sign, right? You can attribute the your sun for the first house, what have you. But let's not go that deep. If you do know your ascendant sign, your rising sign, and you'd have to have your time of birth for that. You would go by your rising sign. So my rising sign is actually Aries. I had a big full moon last month, and it wasn't a good one. But nevertheless, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. And then I'm just going to lay these all out. And I'm just going to I'm really going to breeze through these. It's just basically a heads up. Scorpio, your mouth. Watch your mouth on today. Watch how you're communicating with people. Scorpio sometimes, good morning. Scorpio, I don't know, it's kind of warm in here. Scorpio sometimes can be, they like to test your mental agility. Today is not the day, Scorpio. Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. They all kind of move one and the same. Scorpio moon, now definitely wouldn't be a great time to just like try to be funny or like, because Scorpio moons can kind of be like, I think out of all three, when we're talking about top three, sun, moon, rising, Scorpio moon is like less likely to get into the shit, to get into the bullshit. So just be mindful with your mouth with this card. Of course, with Mercury, we're dealing with intellect, inquisitiveness, being observant, expressive. Let's remember to be logical, Scorpio, okay? Mercury represents communication, the mind, consciousness, short journeys. Mercury exemplifies the way you communicate with others. So basically, this is the way that we communicate. And we also have Mercury in our chart. Mercury is at a certain placement in the sky at the time of our birth. But these are basic, like, little astro cards, okay? So what I would say is also not pushing your agenda on other individuals on today. And not fucking with people's souls. Today is just, because Scorpio will do things like, they'll just say real fuck shit to you. And you're like, you serious right now? But they just want to see sometimes like how you're going to react. You know, like how do you carry yourself? Morning, Kels. Okay. So that's Scorpio. Let's go. So Scorpio is Mercury. Next is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you're being called to actually initiate, well, be mindful of what you initiate. Excuse me. Because we're talking about what we need to be mindful of during this full moon on today. I believe the full moon is at 12:49 p.m., which is interesting because let me do this before I say that. Full moon today. I said, good morning. But the reason why I say that is because doesn't that mean that there's no aspects to the moon, and I just don't believe that. So let me get my mind right. Full moon today, time. All right. So when we talk about Sagittarius and what they should be mindful of on today, because it is a full moon and we want to be mindful of setting people off or, you know, fucking up certain situations. So Aries, be mindful of being like banging your head. You know how the ram has the ram horns and they're just going to keep banging at you until you do what they want you to do. Spoken from a double Aries, who is nurturing and building on their Venus on the ascendant and Gemini progressed. But yeah, try not to just don't initiate today. Just be easy. Don't feel like you might feel like you have to say something, but don't. This is dealing with, okay, we're dealing with fire energy. It's ruled by Mars. It's in the first house of the zodiac, naturally. It's cardinal. It rules anatomy-wise, the face, the head, hair. Aries is energetic, confident, seeker of truth. And so is Sagittarius. So be mindful, Sag, that not everybody wants to hear the truth, especially on today with the full moon. People, your outward demeanor might be a lot for others to actually respond positively to today. So be mindful of that. Because you know, Aries is all about mastery and leadership. But don't push too hard on today, and be mindful of initiating stuff. Kind of let other people set the pace around you today, especially in the workplace. So, Capricorn, be mindful of actually getting into any physical fights. Oh, God. It's my child, Elijah Travis Mackey. He's not a Capricorn, but he's a Capricorn rising. Kels, please give him the message. Even though he already knows. You see my little post I made about him and the moon. So, now we're up to Cap. What is Capricorn? And I'm so serious when I say this could potentially save your life. You don't have to believe it. It's not rhetoric. Rhetoric is just what it is. So Mars. Well, when we have Mars in Capricorn, it's exalted. So Capricorn, you can take this energy today in one of two ways. You can say, I'm just going to push. Because Capricorn has a way with their mouth. But this is actual energy. This is your actual actions on today. This isn't like Mercury, where Mercury is your mouth. We're not talking about Aries, where Aries is just going to... Well, yeah. Because Aries is ruled by Mars. Okay? More specifically here, we're talking about drive, willpower, energy, passion, motivation. So putting your energy towards the more positive, okay? So maybe you're at work. Maybe you're on the fucking train. Maybe, you're even outside exercising. I feel like this is going to be like, maybe like a physical contact. But maybe more so in the workplace. I would hope Negroes ain't fighting in the workplace. They did that at JCPenney one time. I wasn't there for that one. But I heard the girls went outside to fight. Like, where did they do that at? In East New York. So anyway, Mars represents action, boldness, and ambition. Mars ignites a fiery drive that accelerates your motivation. And it creates an unwavering force of courage, determination, and assertiveness. Now, be careful of this, because Capricorn might feel like, oh, yeah, like they want to be assertive. They want to check other people. They think they're being funny and cool and shit, and the other person is just not with it today. They're like, all right, motherfucker, you got one more time before I knock you out. So Capricorn, be mindful of that, because not everybody is up for play today, okay? Now we got Aquarius. I'm so serious when I say it could potentially save your life. Good morning. Even though I'm saying good morning. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Miss Aisha. Aquarius. Okay. Some of you need to act the exact opposite of how you normally do. Virgo. That wouldn't be the opposite. The opposite is Leo. This is more, I think, a quincunx. So this might feel very weird to do, to be in Virgo type of energy if you're an Aquarius. So Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, sorry, that's a text. Well, that's too bad. She's going to have to wait. You tell people the time and they want to tell you all the reasons why, like, pause. Aquarius, sun. All right, so you got the Virgo ascendant card, right? So let's go here. Let's see. The element is earth, so being more grounded, whereas Aquarius is flighty, like now you see me, now you don't type of energy, and very innovative. And you guys will hear me say, Aquarians are not, from my perspective, Aquarians are not here for our lower level relationships. They're sort of here for like way more. They're innovative. They're here to build and to create masterpieces. Especially, if you get an Aquarius with like Pisces, Mercury and Pisces, my God, what a force to be reckoned with creatively. So anyway, Virgo ascendant. So this is about, Virgo is more, don't be so nitpicky, if you will, on today, because that could set somebody off. So Virgo ascendant, let me read this off to you guys. We're dealing with Earth, Mercury, 6th house, mutable, dependable, logical, genuine, industrious, gracious, scholarly. That's a funny one for Virgo. Nervous system, digestive tract. Also, be careful with what you're eating today, Virgo. This is why Virgo, if you ever go eat somewhere with a Virgo or Virgo moon, I'm extremely particular about my shit. But be mindful of what you are eating today, because you could end up in the emergency room somewhere. If you can avoid eating out, I would. But this is for Aquarius, okay? But what this card is saying is to take on the energy thereof. Not to take on the energy thereof, but be mindful of the energies thereof, the Virgo ascendant on today, because you might be more inclined to generate these energies or to go about things as the Virgo energy would, right? So with that being said, and it's a full moon, things come to its fullness. And it comes, Taisha, and it comes to its fullness. There can be, it's stress, okay? It can be tension. So here it says I would think that maybe this might actually be really on point for Aquarius, because it says your outward demeanor is composed and dignified. So we can kind of take this on today and say, be composed and dignified. On any other day, not near a full moon, I would probably tell you, well, maybe the reverse is true for you, right? But no, not on today. Keeping your outward demeanor composed, being dignified. Share only useful facts, okay? Be an open listener. Today, let it be about perfection, but that's where you have to be mindful. The moon is about to be in Taurus at 12:45. I was checking the time. I'm sorry. I was trying to check the time for it. I believe it's 12:45, but I need to run a chart. Okay, 12:45 p.m. Yeah, 12:45 p.m. But let me run a chart at the same time, because is it a full moon with no aspects to it? Because I could have sworn the moon is void of course until 2:30. So let's see. Well, I Millie rock on any block. Y'all not ready. All right, let's see really quickly. Who am I up to though? My 6th house action happened as exactly. So your purpose is, okay, but that's what I was going to say. Be observant, insightful, completing projects with perfection. Please don't pick at anybody too much, because you might really be on that Virgo shit today. Like, oh, well, this isn't, it's not that perfectly perpendicular. I don't even know. What do you use perpendicular for again? Is that like a triangle of sorts? I don't know. It's not a perfect 180 degree angle. I don't know. I think, is that 180 degrees? Or is that 90 degrees? I really don't know. I can show you on an astrological chart. I can show you what 90 degrees, that's a square. 60 degrees is a sextile. So on and so forth. Okay, so let's see what this chart is talking about, because that's going to be really interesting. I don't know. Can there be a full moon with no aspects to it? We're about to see right now. 12:45 next. But let's see. So next up we have, hey Jason. So we did 4 already. So now we are up to, what the fuck are we up to? Oh, God. The moon is conjunct. Okay, so the moon, you're on. You see me, right? All right, so the moon is conjunct Uranus. Be ready for quick change. Be very, very careful with injuries, with being Aryan. Okay, that goes for everybody. Moon conjunct Uranus. I mean, but this could bring a beautiful, swift change in your career and what you love and value, which is a beautiful thing. This moon is going to be in Taurus today, in beautiful Taurus. Anything that we do, this is really beautiful because I'm completing some things on today. And anything that we do under the full moon in Taurus is fixed. You can expect longevity with it. So, you know, whatever you started at the new moon is going to come to fruition sometime this week if it has not already, or you're going to, you know, you'll see it in the next couple of days. But, so sun opposite, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the aspects to the moon, my bad. Excuse. But yeah, the moon is conjunct Uranus. So the sun is opposite the moon. So we need to have our hearts and our heads aligned. Moon conjunct Uranus, those swift changes I was just speaking of. Moon opposite Venus, you know. Moon opposite Venus, you know, what we feel and show beneath the surface might be at a bit of a conflict of what we love and value, but this can be just take it as an opportunity to learn and get over a hump, to adjust, okay? And the moon trine Saturn, I didn't really want to go into all those, but moon trine Saturn, opportunity to be